Do you ever feel like stress is just a part of life? Like it's normal to feel overwhelmed, anxious, and exhausted every day? Well, what if I told you that this normal stress is actually doing much more harm than you realize? Yes, I'm talking about the kind of stress that sneaks up on you, the kind you ignore because you think you can handle it. But the truth is, everyday stress is silently ruining your health, your happiness, and even your future. So, what exactly happens when stress takes over your life? And why should you be worried? Let's dive in and uncover the shocking effects of everyday stress. Everyday stress might seem harmless at first. Maybe it's just a tough day at work, a long list of chores, or a disagreement with someone close to you. But when these stressors keep piling up, when they become a part of your daily routine, they start to change you, and not in a good way. Your body reacts to stress like it's under attack, like you're in danger. This triggers something called the fight or flight response. Your heart races, your muscles tense up, and your body is flooded with stress hormones like cortisol. Now, this response is great if you're facing a real threat, like running away from a wild animal. But when you're sitting at your desk or lying in bed and feeling this way, that's when things start to go wrong. You might think, it's just stress, it'll pass. But when stress becomes a constant in your life, it doesn't just pass. Your body stays in that fight or flight mode for too long, and that's when the real damage begins. First, let's talk about your brain. Everyday stress shrinks your brain. Yes, you heard that right. Chronic stress actually causes parts of your brain, like the hippocampus, which is responsible for memory and learning, to shrink. This makes it harder to remember things, focus, and even learn new information. Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgot why you were there? That's stress messing with your brain. And it doesn't stop there. Stress also messes with your emotions. It makes you more irritable, more anxious, and more likely to snap at the people you care about. It's like a ticking time bomb waiting to go off. And when it does, it can damage your relationships with others. But that's not all. Everyday stress also takes a toll on your heart. It raises your blood pressure, increases your risk of heart disease, and even makes you more likely to have a heart attack. Think about it. Stress is putting your life on the line every single day. And the worst part, you might not even realize it's happening until it's too late. And let's not forget about your immune system. Stress weakens it, leaving you more vulnerable to infections, colds, and even chronic diseases. Have you ever noticed that you get sick more often when you're stressed? That's no coincidence. It's your body crying out for help. But wait, there's more. Stress doesn't just affect you physically, it messes with your mind too. It can lead to mental health issues like depression and anxiety, making it hard to enjoy life, connect with others, or even get out of bed in the morning. It's like a dark cloud that follows you wherever you go, draining the color and joy out of your life. Now, you might be thinking, but everyone has stress. What can I do about it? Well, that's where the good news comes in. You can take control of your stress. You can make changes to protect yourself from these harmful effects. It all starts with recognizing the stress in your life and taking steps to manage it. Maybe it's learning to say no when you're overwhelmed. Maybe it's finding time to relax and do something you love. Or maybe it's just talking to someone about what you're going through. Remember, stress is not your friend. It's a silent enemy that slowly eats away at your health and happiness. Don't let it control your life. Take action today to reduce your stress and protect yourself from its shocking effects. So are you ready to fight back against stress? Your health, your happiness, your future depends on it. If you found this video helpful, make sure to follow for more content on how to protect your health and well-being. Don't let stress get the better of you. You have the power to take control of your life. Stay tuned for more tips and insights because your health matters.